This is more about living in the time of the coronavirus epidemic. As expected, everyone is out for the trumpet. He has 10 days left, so they are moving swiftly. The politicians, the media, the polls, the pundits, they all want him out. He's trying to line up a defense team, but I think he's lost his defense. They are still saying that 5 people died on the day of the rampage, and if that is so, then I say the real number is 6. For all intents and purposes, as the blowhards like to say, the trumpet died there too. I called it his Alamo, and it was. Whatever they do to him now is mostly after the fact. They are doing it to make themselves feel better. Sweet revenge. They know that now they can get him, and they're not going to pass on that opportunity. You've heard of the lame duck. He's the dead duck. Sidebar here. An artist is someone who understands what art is, instinctively. It is in their nature to do that. What art is, how it looks, sounds, feels. An artist makes art. I watched a video which praised the playing of Jeff Beck on a song, Where Were You? So straight away, I employed Google to find it for me, a live performance if possible. And I found it in a set he played in a club, Ronnie Scott's. It's the last song played. No drums, no bass, just organ accompaniment. At the conclusion, there is applause. The musicians line up and take their bow and exit. And as Beck is leaving the stage, he grabs a bottle of talcum powder, shakes some into his hand, and blows it up into the air, creating this expanding, dissipating white cloud, a nebula in the spotlight. And it looked, to my mind, exactly like the song he had just played, an exact equivalent. He was gone, and that cloud hovered in the light, the last reminder of what the crowd had heard and why they were still applauding. Artistry, time and sound, smoke and mirrors, magic, poof. Back to our year 0 CE report. Not surprisingly, a new issue is in play now, and that is free speech, the freedom of speech. How far does it extend? There were always limitations. Now restrictions are getting tighter. Most recognizable, and probably most significant, the trumpet has lost all of his personal Twitter access. They shut him down, cut him off. That's legal. They are a private company. They can serve the ones they choose and refuse service to others, for reasons they don't have to divulge. But I can feel the net tighten. We are going away from political correctness to political patty cake, restrictions, censorship, silencing. Another name for this is content guidance. Not everything will be allowed. The laws of sedition will be enforced. The government, the politicians, the swamp will move to protect itself. Freedom will fall before loyalty. And loyalty will say that it is acting in the name of freedom. As Betty Davis once said in a movie, Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Just a note here, we did not receive a cent of the first stimulus package, and the same is true for the second one. We were both supposed to get $600. Instead of that, once again, we got nothing. Maybe they knew of my objection to the handout, and they said, okay, fine. Nothing for them. Rest assured that all available video footage and still photographs of the rampage are still being carefully scrutinized, and more people will be arrested on federal charges. Also, if it gets out that they were at or inside the Capitol building, people will be fired from their jobs, and that is legal. The dummy craps, in their quest for unity and peace, are telling the Vice Trumpet, you either sack him right now by way of the 25th Amendment, or we will come after him with impeachment proceedings. They say the president is a danger to the Republic, and they are very, very serious about this. There is nothing else on their agenda. They are laser focused on this, getting the trumpet. Also, everyone is being told, ordered, to avoid the inauguration. Security is being ramped up. The Capitol will be on lockdown. Don't even try to go. Not for any reason, pro or con. Stay away. This inauguration will be conducted remotely. It will be a virtual inauguration. It will be democracy in action.